Hello, welcome to Die Rollin. I'm the ever excitable Adam, and today I'm playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood of Venice. This is tutorial 0.2. So this time around they're going to be telling us how the enemy reacts to us and also how we can synchronize, which is pretty cool. So it's really a lot more like the video game than that first one we played, because the video game is all about climbing places and exploring. So let's see how we get on with Memory 0.2. Events escalate in the fortress besieged by Cesare Borgia's troops. Under the cover of darkness, now is the time to take action. Thanks to the assassin apprentices, we are now free and armed. Ezio needs to approach Cesare. This is highly risky if Cesare wields his famous and fearsome pistol. We need to infiltrate the weapons room and sabotage the gun. We need to be extra careful with the guards. They will chase and attack us on sight. So here we are for the second kind of tutorial. And this time around our objectives are as follows. We've got to sabotage Cesare Borgia's pistol to allow Ezio to approach him and eliminate all the guards and hide their bodies. We get 100% sync if we get a panoramic view. So we move to a square containing a 9 token, climb the tower, synchronize, and retrieve what we've discovered. So obviously we've got a lot more going on in this one. This time around we've been given, we've got ladders, which they actually don't matter for this this particular mission. They're just there for decoration and to give you an idea, just to get you used to the fact there will be ladders next to roofs, I believe. I realise I have set this up slightly wrong because there should be a wall just there. Let's put him back up there. Keeping an eye out. Okay, so at the back here we have to spend 3 actions, so an entire turn, to actually sabotage this this pistol over there, and we've got to take out all of the guards. Now I spoke about synchronizing, and what that's doing, you basically climb this tower in here, and then you'll flip over this card here that they put in there. So reveal the card as soon as an assassin synchronizes at the top of the tower, and then we see what we see from that kind of vantage point, which is pretty cool. So we've got events from the past game. I'm going to shuffle these up. We've got, this is our enemy, the crossbowman. So they've only got 1 hit point each. They roll 1 black dice. When an incognito assassin / ally enters a square with 1 or more enemies, perform a detection test. Any enemy on an attack square can retaliate. An exposed assassin ally leaving a square with 1 or more enemies is hunted, and then during the enemy phase, an exposed assassin / ally within range is attacked. So we're going to have the proper enemy phase at the moment. We've got 3 new events, which I'm going to shuffle these up, add them to the top of there as instructed, knocking the board as I go. To remind you who we're playing with, so we, in the blue corner, we have Alessandra. For 0, we can once per turn, after attacking with a melee weapon, ignore and reroll 1 dice. That was rolled as a retaliation symbol, so that is pretty handy. And Claudio, in green corner, once per turn, if you're incognito, use your hidden blade for 0. They both have a common sword, which is 1 die. It's 1 action to use, 2 dice we're rolling for, and if we get the assassin symbol, we basically get to push them away. Using this, though, will actually cause the alarm to go off. So ideally, we want to get onto their space and take them out quietly. We've taken the 2 discarded parachutes from the last game, and we're shuffling in with all of the new equipment that we've got in this particular envelope. We also have a deck of 5 chest cards, which we're not supposed to shuffle. So I'm assuming we're going to come across a chest in this one. And we have a couple of reward cards, which are just off to the side as well. So new things we could do here. So to equip, we just basically put it in any of the slots which we've got on the on our character board, but we can also move them around for 1 action. It costs us 1 action to climb the tower and another action to synchronize at the top of it. 1 action to search and hide 1 or more bodies on a space. So for instance, if we go on there, we kill both of these chaps, then we can, for 1 action, get rid of both the bodies there. Remember, we've got to get rid of all of the bodies. We can move, we can use equipment or attack, and use a fast travel station. Both of my guys start with a parachute, which is handy because we can basically move from here and yeah, go over there and take that guy out straight away. Okay, so north is of course that way. Let us begin. So we start with our event phase. Fall of the wall. Immediately select one small tile, excluding indoor tiles, having a wall in contact with a medium tile containing a tower. Flip this tile to its side without a wall, then place any tokens or miniatures that were on it before this event back onto it. So there's only really 2 walls that yeah, actually we could do this for. We have a wall here, which is preventing us from going to this rooftop to there, and a wall over there, which is preventing us from going from that space to that space. I kind of feel like this makes the most sense to get rid of the wall there, because it makes a quicker ascent for us. Okay, so I was hoping we'd get some good event which would stop us being able to let us be able to re-roll kind of an exposed kind of symbol. But here we go. So we're going to start with Claudio, and we're going to try and use our hidden blade if we can get in there. So 1 action for Claudio to move into there, and then we have to roll. Hopefully we get an eye. Well, I said an eye, we want a blank. We did get an eye. I didn't want an eye, we got an eye. So straight away, great attack there. So Claudio is in there. Is it Claudio? His name's Claudio. We're then going to attack. So we're rolling 2 dice. And okay, so we got one of those and we got one of those. So we're going to kill him first. So that's fantastic. And we're obviously not going to push him away from there. And you know what? The last thing we're going to do, we're going to get rid of his body. So we're going to search and we're going to hide his body. So we do an action for that, and we draw the top card from the equipment deck, which is Town Crier. If for 1 action, if there are no exposed assassins allies on the map, the Town Crier changes the alarm to remove all reds from the map. Unfortunately, yeah, well, that's good. We've got him. I believe we put that into our deck. So yeah, as soon as we become unexposed, we can use that. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to get Alessandra to move there for 1 action. She's then going to spend 2 of her actions to parachute over to here, knocking this guy out. We have to discard that piece of equipment there. Okay, so now we're on to the end of turn phase. So the enemies aren't actually activating during this. They're just kind of reacting to what we're up to. At the moment, we've not had to worry about that so much. Okay, so Claudio is going to move this away. And as he does that, he's going to change into his other base and leave that base there. That's his last known location. There's 1 action to go there. We'll do another action to move him up onto here. And his 3rd action is going to be to synchronize. So, what do we find here? From the top of the tower, you can see a well-guarded chest. Add 1 chest and 1 crossbowman miniature to the map. Okay. So that's over there, and we've got to get that to get the 100% sync. Okay, Alessandra is going to... Oh, everybody, I didn't draw an event card. Let's go back to the event card. Sorry, guys. Missing. During this turn, you can hide up to 2 bodies located on 1 square of your choice on this map for 0 actions. Plus 1 assassin on the square can search the bodies. Sorry, guys, I should have done this first. So my event phase actually works out well, because I was going to spend 1 action to bury bodies, but I can just do this for free. So we're going to search with Alessandra, and she finds a parachute. So now her first actual action, she's going to move into here. Shall we go in and attack those guys? Let's do it. Second action, she's moving into there. We do a stealth check. Yep, they've seen her. And Alessandra is now going to attempt to kill both these guys with her last action. Wish me luck, guys. Oh, that's it. So she is a master assassin. There we go. 2 dead, no retaliations. Okay, it's the end of the phase, so we get rid of this. Remind me to do an event, guys. So our event, full moon at the end of the assassin phase, Any assassin or ally on a roof is subject to a detection test with 1 die. Okay, so we're going to try and get Claudio to go down here and take out this guy. So it's 1 action to... Well, actually, I think it's a free action to move down there. I need to double check. So we're actually doing a leap of faith. So it doesn't cost us any actions to do this, to move into this guy's space here. And just please, please make us invisible to him. No, these guys are on form. They can see us a mile away. So we're going to spend an action. Our first actual action is to attack. And yeah, we've killed this guy. Our next action is to remove this guy. And we'll have a search through equipment, see what we get. So we find a parachute. And then our last one, we're going to search in the chest. So we draw the top card from the chest deck. Oh, which is Roman armor. So we get an additional health point for Claudio. So he's actually a bit tougher than he was previously. And we also take a chest token and we flip it around and we get 1 experience point for the chest token, which will go into our book of memories at the end. Okay, so on to Alessandra. She's going to spend 1 action to get rid of both of these bodies. And she's drawing 2 equipment cards to do this. 1 at a time. So we get a smoke bomb. 1 action, target a nearby square. Any exposed assassin / ally on the square becomes incognito. And then she searches again. She finds some throwing knives. So yeah, we can use this as a range attack. That is pretty handy. And I'm going to keep her in there for the moment. So we get all of our actions back. Everyone's still exposed. And our event is Shadow. During this turn, ignore the first detection test. It doesn't really matter for the purposes of how we're playing this. So Alessandra is going to spend 3 points to 3 actions to get 4 experience points for basically sabotaging this weapon. Claudio is going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he is no longer exposed. Okay, so we got our new event come out. Florins. During the assassin phase, 1 assassin can use 1 action to throw florins on 1 nearby square. The guards in the square are busy picking up the coins. They will not perform any detection tests until the end of the assassin phase. We don't need to worry about that. Alessandra moves there. She's already exposed, so I don't think we have to do one of these tests. She attacks, but she gets retaliation, so she can re-roll this with her ability. But no, it does come through. So she kills him, but because there's no one left alive on there, that retaliation doesn't happen. And this, by the way, should definitely be alarms are ringing there. I forgot to flip that over a while ago. Her last action is, of course, to hide the body. She gets 1 more piece of equipment, which is some more throwing knives. Claudio's going to go 1, 2, and then he's going to spend an action to trade the throwing knives. So he also has throwing knives now. Okay, the next event. You don't belong here. During this turn, any detection test on a roof is carried out as if an alarm happens. And we've got 1, 2, and they're off. 1, 2, and they're off. Just in time, we managed to sabotage Cesare Borgia's pistol. Ezio can now approach and eliminate him. An assassin apprentice appointed by the Brotherhood has retrieved Alessandra, Bastiano, and Daria's hidden blades. We finally have a level playing field. Let's now move on to the second part of Ezio's plan. So we take the rewards cards, assign 1 of these cards to each assassin except Claudio, and the rest go to the villa. So we have a hidden blade for Alessandra. Okay, we're going to put the total XP of completed objectives, and we did 100% sync on this as well, which was to move to a square containing the 9 token, climb the tower, synchronize, and retrieve what you discovered. So we've done that. Cesare Borgia's pistol, made under duress by Leonardo da Vinci for the Baron de Valois. This pistol of rare precision includes several innovations never seen on weapons of this era. It could be immediately identified thanks to its golden metal spinning wheel. So we return to the villa. We retreat to our villa to regain strength and prepare for the next mission. Well, we managed to do it, and I synced, which is fantastic. So I've spent most of that game exposed, and I feel like it's pretty easy to get exposed in this game. But thinking about V Commandos, whenever I played that, yeah, I was exposed most of the time, and your whole plans can go wrong. So yeah, let's see how I get on with the next mission. If you spotted any mistakes, apart from the fact that I didn't play an event card when I was supposed to, then let me know in the comments below. And until next time, guys, stay safe or die rolling.